Hi again. So I'm still Professor Charles. So I put into Google here Florida statutes and dogfighting, and that pulled up immediately this statute here from Florida. But I want to just quickly show you down here that we got a chart. The fifth hit down here is a chart that shows all of the statutes from every state and jurisdiction. And it shows the different, whether it's a felony or not, and what class of felony. And there's Florida there. So the Florida statute annotated Chapter 828, Section 122, that does it as well. But this first one here takes us right to the statute for Florida. And if you look here under 3, it says it's a felony if you commit any of the following. And the following includes possessing an animal or doing anything with an animal and promoting or using it for fighting. So it's looks like it's a Class 3 felony. So there it is on the official website. And then we can take this and look into Westlaw, because if we look at this here, there's nothing to tell us what cases have interpreted this. In other words, there aren't annotations. The state of Florida, I don't think any state really pays employees to find cases that interpret its own statutes. You'd have to go to the court's website and find cases there, but they're not linked to the statutes. Whereas in Westlaw and Lexis, they pay somebody to do it. So we could just put in Florida statute, Chapter 828, 122, and search for that, and that leads us to the very same thing in Westlaw. There's the identical text, sub 3, any person who knowingly commits any of the following acts is a felony, and then possessing an animal for fighting. So there's the identical text on Westlaw, but then they add all of these great annotations. So under here, under notes of decisions, there are 7 decisions, 7 cases that the West attorneys, the editors, have said do a nice job of interpreting this act, this statutory section. And so we can find all of those cases here. There's even a Florida Attorney General opinion. Okay, and then under citing references, you also see that there are cases, but here it's 10. This means this is every single case that has ever cited this statute. There's more here because the West editors, they looked at those and they said 7 of those are really good, and so they linked them up here under notes of decisions, where under citing references, this is just everything that has cited it. So there's the answer to this practice. See you back in the book.